Afedi Ziega say the greatest miracle ever. Ebebe I say MPP bury in power in 2028. Now, who's Afedi the base, it is gaining grounds. Afedi Ziega who say the base na ye kano and ya grow bi nieti. Ziega who say the base na the bia ye ka ho asem de kire manfo no. Kwabena who say nya grow nieti. Who say the base no enye joke. Who say the base no enye frefre kobo bi niye ye nemom eye movement bia the way at this speed e ba no at the power e ba no the way at the miracle ba no any honorable Ken ho do no. Ziega who's afraid why U10 afraid Ziega aye U10 say the greatest miracle ever will be for MPP to win power in 2028 general election. Now or say now who say the mistake MPP made, they are making the same mistake, and that is why honorable Kennedy Agyapong will stand a chance to become the president of this country. And we are going to listen to what Ziega eka ye betie ne nsema wo ka ye nyina na ya to so e de free home Oscar Media Plus oba ma Renfi so be subscribe to channel no na afin so what like video ne dia ma ye no wa share video no so etime ama afoforo enso enya bi ahwe da bia me ka kyerem se wie nkomo na ne enwie ye dia ka ento aso e comment section honom ne ento ankomo ne so emfa free ho ye da munyina mo so masef abaso body amobo omo a wo mo frɛ ye and ye discuss all the issues that we talk about here. We appreciate all of that. Opinions are like gnosis and it can never be the same. And no enemy who say obi intellectual. Yes, and no me who's will be an intellectual. So you are at free to call us anytime you want to call us. So person would be a kabibi person anytime. I mean, we are free because the beauty of democracy is that and we discuss, we move forward as a country. Now, the journey still remains the same, clear and undefeated. No amount of intimidation, no amount of jandam, no amount of whatsoever, and the best stop here from what we are building to make honorable Agyapong to become the next president of this country. Now, Ziega say miracle kese bebe wi asene say ebeda sorry anopa ne yehu se MPP amanyuku no ene neidie wo mababa wi ne power ewo 2028. Now Ziega is realizing that the base is gaining grounds. Ziega is realizing that honorable Kennedy Agyapong Japan wafa nipa more than half ene die free MPP ni mu aba the base a osusu say ya hweni ya yete hwa na the base no 2028 wo mafa aba no na wo mo de call. Now ye bekwa kotie Ziega ye wi a ensem na okan ni nyina na busua sa de da ye no ha no ye bewura nsem ni nyina mu jie na ya mamon so monya emu entiase kama ye tie Ziega emfa emra sesia ne din sema Ziega de tudwa etio e de tie ne se ya semo NPP New Patriotic Party 2018 build up to 2020 elections. Obi a mistake be. The mistake say ye yinko for the free police station executive elections register. Ye yinko for the free register. Ya man ko for kwaya mo manya forms and kwanko file it. Obi o hono mo a 92.9 o executive ye yini dear film abra wonim say ye yini dear film and fairly they make what I say ye yi omu ni na di film ma enkofo di film ma enkofo dia memenefe eno how esu then the 2 years later when the party went to general election 2020 na NPP votes swatted 500,000 votes. Then they repeated the same thing in 2022 build up to 2024 elections. Near you conforded their free police station register. The men register you conforded their free. Yan top from seman confort ya hold the forms their good. Eye pere say efie obi e bon yonko krono 2024 no vote so akwati 2 million. So what they did in 2022 and 2018
Amo vote to Swati in by 2.5 million in 2 elections. No? They are repeating the same. But let me tell you something. Said PP4 8 winning election 2028. It will be the greatest and the biggest miracle in that 2028. When I'm catching.
Kesben 92.9.
The greatest and the biggest miracle by BTMC 2028. And it's NPP be in elections. Because I don't see changes. You did the same thing in 2028. 2018. We vote to Swati by 500,000. What's that? The same thing 2022 to echo 2024 elections. I'm a vote to Swati 2 million votes, 1.5 million appreciation. You have done the same thing. How will you win election 2028? Tell me. How will you win 2028 elections? And let me tell you something. NPP 2024 election no will lose. And yet Canada Agyapong ko almost sabotage a party no kwa. And ya lancha matin and call for chuomo koya or almost sabotage a party no kwa. And ya arrogance ye kase nkofo no be arrogant any sa no man no mo kwa. Ni mum police station executive elections e course wa ye kotu bi anadwo enkofu yi omu did free party register enkofu a sabotage omu enkofu a ye heckle omu enkofu a like they were unfairly treated at that time. Some enkofu na they were reluctant, they did not vote and worked against the party because they wanted to be vindicated. The same thing enkoso. I don't get it.
92.9.
Listen. What kind of party in the constitution? The Article 4 of the new Patriotic Party Constitution was say disciplinary and grievances procedures. Now on cut disciplinary was say grievances procedure. The grievances they say me wo problem a hona me de ko me boa me grievances ni address the amame.
Yes sir.
They make what I say. Now, we read this section 7. It talks about misconduct. The violation of the duties of a member. When a member na say violate duty is against the misconduct. Violent, dangerous, and intimidatory conduct against another member. Intimidatory conduct. Be say, "What tata will be nesa oba bole kununkwa." But what tata will be now udu to me and I say privilege and now power when you know what they suppressing the part who intimidating. They make what I say. Then falsification of reports, account and expense claims or fraudulent conduct. Your job is to compile register. When you go for the free register, and I want the coach national say, yeah, register ye falsification of documents. They make what I say. Nini na kahubi. Enutino se me ye decided the dimia. Ye yimi din unfairly from the register. See me, I don't need court. I don't have to go to court to settle my matter. I should be able to challenge you to the disciplinary and grievances procedure committee.
Yeah.
No more addressing me issue for mommy.
Okay.
But the problem they say, sa office na ye ka wasem no. They don't trust that office and that the office of the new Patriotic Party Disciplinary Committee it's like bias and to the extent that the party people don't trust it, so they don't channel their grievances there and nobody court. And you all the back court no or court nipa no a otete no are you with me? Nipa no a otete no the party are also connected. They are all connected to the police, to the electoral commission. And to Ubakono say onum say injunction ba. The electoral commission need hide and seek because you are bribing. The police didn't hide and seek because you are bribing. Jamaican what I say. It wouldn't now be fan junction and famano. Now you go back and forth. Na asamwaba. We the same thing. Ya kotuaba. Ya tubi anajo any idea. grievances obiako file injunction 2020 should be constituency omo announce said there wouldn't be any election there asante achimno
abusia nemo mame musa wo de Ziega ka nyina no utie ne badwemba mu a ususo o kan akosisai enipa afri MPP mu nyina omo se MPP ne honya akono nyina na omo wai nye the base no omo wo eti se be miracle se MPP ebe win power in 2028 and na hwan na eba be win power. Of course it is the base and eba be win power kwabna say if say omo say womu suro na womu hu ne say a miracle for anybody to win power ewo 2028 dia. That means that in 2028 the obetima win power contest no between MPP and NDC you can say the base and NDC. 2028 it is between the base and NDC, and by 2028 heat na the base they ban NDC ne bepe baby agina NDC bepe baby afa because the heat na man for ne they ban and say now we are ready for change from these duopolies. Yes, the heat na man for ne they ban and say now what am I ready for change? Say MPP and NDC they should all go sit somewhere for somebody else to come and lead the country, and that is the base. Now, young ransama Ziega eka yenemo. Na yenchere MPP for ne say, wama yo mo ho se wo nim nyansa pi. Wama ye wo mo ho so mako school na brosoa to the extent that obi nka bibi nkyere wo mo. Wama yo mo ho se school no omakwa to the point that obi ntumi nka nyansa se mu bia mfa nkyere omo MPP for no. But mo hwa idea wa ha. Ziega say in 2008 in 2008 and a year MPP yeah 2018 rather abusia yeah quarter about 2018 from 2018 to 2020 MPP from Subi womu yi nipa bi din free mu ewo polling stations ahodo womu yi nipa bi din free mu free party albumu pamo nipa bi free party nim de nipa bi fa kwan bi suma ema ye quarter about 2022 forgetting that in 2026 2016 now MPP are winning power with over 1 million votes. Now yebeto aba in 2020 woman from swane woman no kure kan woman kanti and woman po ba woman boni party ni munti na woman lose over 500,000 votes. Kwamna in 4 years woman lose over 500,000 votes MPP. In 4 years, in 2016, I know more over 1 million votes now any power no. In 4 years in 2020, and I'm one more party munshisha yen no kro mon kan party nimo. And they said they didn't be fast or party ni munti. In 2020, no man lose about 500,000 votes in 2020 because they are not truthful. Fast forward in 2024, omo ye the same from Swana bia yen tiobia ahomaso ya ne ya ye di aman so ye nya sika etidi obi abeka bia ye mfa ho Ghana fo no mfo monkwase asem nko ye ntie de Ghana fo ne ka ne de National Cathedral ne de betting tax ne ade ne de e-levy COVID-19 levy na portofo abochirefo yisu na na do si ye ntie obia na wo mu sisi manfo wo party ni mo na wo de manfo fa kwanuasa e wo party ni mo na wo mu chinchim nipa bi nsa wo party ni mo gi wo mu position nipa wo mu nsem fata ne ye gi position de koma wo mu ni nyina nkofo isi ye nti obia. In 2024 afedie party at 2016 wa win power with over 1 million votes difference. In 2020 woman lose power with omo win power with a deficit of 500,000 votes. Now, fast forward in 2024, obi a ne vote so at 500,000 no. In 2024, afedie ne vote ni nyina ba be dane 2 million. Vote ne so at 2 million. Oman lose about 2 million votes in 2024. Ni nyina we nyina chinkofo esi wo mu nsu enyansa. Woma free aban mu ayenim senka omu free aban mu die ahomaso ne kokoti sem ni apobo sem ne beti wo mani so ne ade a ni nyina ante wo mani so wo mu gusu sisi manfo bi wo polling stations ahodo de omode won abo ken fa mu ema wo be kan showdown asema ene showdown number bi e wo mu sisi manfo sama honorable ken empo wo mu didi no wi abani mu poto de ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia de won sen fata no mode abane ma no se wo no na emedi animu party from 2016 mayam from so ama vote so tia na eti no wo ma fa nsu enyansa wo ma sa betina fie ya me ne wo kasa ikura no wo gusu ye de wo mo ye no eno na kire say party no ekwan bia so ni ho in 2028 akansie no wo mo betumi akobi in 2028 medika aka kire mo sa akansie no between Kennedy akompre kwa Japan of the base any candidate NDC de beba amanyoko emienu ena ntokwa ne beye between wo mo akansie ne beye between wo mo na obia so nim se sane Ghana fo na bre MPP ho sane Ghana fo na bre NDC ho no in 2028 se ekoye between the base ene NDC amanyoko na kwabna the base simple obia nim se the base be fa ne simple obia nim se Kennedy be fa ne simple obianim we it is an open secret. Everybody knows, and this is the time I was say you watching me who said now MPP na gu said ye da ye can no come na MPP na gu na mo as omai and as amenyoku in about 12 years or say 16 or say 8 years or so now mo lose over 2 million voter enwuye mo ko na mo yesay Ekona mu no members no mo yesay nipa dodo na ye sympathizers and na wo as wo de to abama mo keke and as sympathizers ni nyina wo ma free ho ba register their ma de base enti e kire se MPP ko no kwabna egu eno na kire se Ziega eka kosi so se bibia kire se ene in 2028 say a miracle say MPP be in power there, then what it means is that a clear thing that the base is going to take over in 2028. Now it doesn't end there. Nemum a sefa taminu mienu say the base ebe take it over in 2028, and it does not mean say a simple job. It does not mean say a juma nefo. It means that was a juma kwabna minu mienu ye. Campaign amini wumi enu ye kasama honorable Ken se be ya papa ni beba no beba be di minus wo no. It doesn't end there. We have to intensify it. We have to be intentional about it. Not in common ye dinase. I was say very intentional about your common yedi no. I was say very intentional about campaign papa no. We have to be very intentional because in as much as say Yehuni say and then nipa dodo na babeti the base I say nipa dodo na babeti the principles and the vision and the mission of the base does not mean say obia ni yenyan wo the base camp. A lot of people are out there still now they need to hear the message. A lot of people are out there now still now we need to preach the base message to them for them to understand the concept of what we are building, for them to understand the concept of the kind of country that we want to have, for them to understand the kind of mission and vision that we are on and what we want to achieve as a country. Until nobody is going to understand the base. So we have to intensify the campaign. We have to intensify how we talk to people. Because no cry about this MPP, this NDC, it is not going to be easy to break them. Let's be very truthful. Because these are parties are woman ruling minor kwabna for more than 32 years. What you say? Woman ruling NDC and MPP, woman demanding so for more than 32 years. So the truth is that it is not going to be a simple thing. Say you're sorry, yes, you're too. We have to be very intentional about the kind of work we put in. Nemum, as things stands now, there, everything favors the base. But these people, you crook ways, and nunti na wose da bia me ka kire mo so ba bia wo bia no de wo ye bia no e wose obetim de wa hoden aboa de base dwumadi no fo hoden boa de obetim de wo sika support ne se wo mo so nkwa abonten wo mo nkansem ne nkire manfo no fa wo sika boa sa ankrofo no because together we are going to build a great nation again. Together ye be ye Ghana ye together and ye be build mine ye. Nemom si anya ne san ye ya adwene se ya tiada eno ane da bie da ya no the base da ya no the base na ya mfa work ya mfa adwuma nhemu a enye yi. Now everything point to the base favors say baby a oman na dru no nipa bebre abamabu baby a oman na dru no enesa be mpraduasa obi ani wo wani da so e wo NDC ni MPP mu enesa wo krom ha enipa esu amanfo ni adwuma ye ekwan ahodo tantantan bi ene adea. So people are calling for a change. And this time around, the change that the people are calling for is not a change from NDC to MPP, not from MPP to NDC. They are calling from a change from a NDC and MPP to Honorable Ken Agyapong. That is the kind of change now people are calling for. Now, people are calling for change. And now mining free, and no mining here, and no man phone here, and then the beboye. That is the change that people are calling for now. So please, let's be very intentional about what we are doing. Let's be very intentional about our campaigns. Because you are intentional. Me kwa brother bi America. And I mean me papa bi kasa from the US. And I didn't come on America and say, Daddy, see, me Oma me sikasa de kra na. Of course, adwuma na ye no. It is not easy. Sometimes you need to go here, you need to do this, you need to, a lot of money goes in it, you see. But then, because the equipment, the sound now, it takes money to sustain all of these things. So sometimes, a privilege say, any shira say, a juma we mono, ubenya will be a case, oh, best supported ye. Oscar Media Plus, Omujuma Power, Mudi, no best supported. It is a blessing. But, Sanyo Manina ba. Ewie ana ebo amo what ye Oscar Media Plus ye team no ye dwene ho ne se Honorable Ken Agyapong ba na so be di minus no ye mine ya o mine ye bi be kame enya de na menya di nko na me dwene ho enya de menya di nko na me dwene ho na mom se obeba be ye mine ye na as young as I am, as vibrant as I am, o man ye ya metumi de me ho awura businesses bi me beboa me maami bi ebeboa me papa bi ebeboa me namfofo bi o matwa me ho ahia se be ye beboa me enunti en ye not just because of the money, not just because we want somebody somewhere to give us something, because here we can say me honorable Ken kabna e free na anu a 2024 to 2023 a ye hia no ye ko ni fie ni adia no me hu ne da meneno kasada o ma mehweda otibo nsu adeboezi ye kan say the base kwabna woda anu otibo nsu minim no se one on one ne minim no otibo nsu mi hu ne da the base rally so ma ko bebrebe ni nyina me nko bi da, because minimo say enye de obi de bema minti na meye de meye, but we are willing to do something. We are willing to make a transformation. Ebema oman na ye de ama me ne wo mienu nyina. It is not about what we are going to gain. So it is time that we need to be intentional. It is time that we need to put in work. We need to put in a lot of work. This is the time. Say yamfa adwuma nhemu ne moye homodin ne ma papa na ama sabe mpreduasa Honorable Ken nyina na wo nyina wo ena ne hosisi ne hoso oguso ya abrante sem wo ni mu no owa hodin no ene ne bra e wo se ye sori wakadema no. This is the time. Yeah, man, yes, almost say Akufo-Addo be di president. No, or say it's a 72 years. We say ahe. And you be ni epe wa ha say 80 something so, and I say 80 years or so. And yamna papa na yemra wie and I said in prediasa. Ye kwa Akufo-Addo so me di mine so. It is now and ne and ye kwa Akufo-Addo. So you watching me, you need to be very intentional about a campaign for Honorable Ken. You need to be very intentional about in somewhere. We need to be very intentional. So yes, Ziega ni U10 no yaje atumu sampa ebe miracle say MPP be in power in 2028. Of course, in 2028 the battle is simple. For the base, very simple. It ye da Ziega no ase say na de wa be ka nokre a kire MPP for no kwabna na wa na da wo mo aka nokre de a kire wo mo ne Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ye da wo mu nyina ase na abiemu nso no abusua ye di besi hanom na mom ye bese di nkomo ye betena se biem ye ne mo di nkomo na de aka bia ne de ato aso enso de amamo aha eye Oscar Media Plus oba e ma remfi so be subscribe to channel no oba like video no wa share de akọ other platforms so WhatsApp groups no share ko ni nyina mu na afoforo enso enya be hwɛ medin little Oscar nyame advice ane mu nyina e betena se biem ye da mu nyina amase